Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And so, as Matt just said, we have a QR code here if you want to follow my talk in with the captions or translation. I can't promise as good as it gets with a French accent, so this is the code, and then once I get started, you'll still have the URL at the top of the slide, so you can follow along. So let's do this. Okay, no, not like that. No.
On the bottom right. Good.
That one. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about the power of the community and the power of collaboration and how that benefits us shaping the future of Moodle together. So I'm Aurélie Soulier, for those who don't know me. I'm the community engagement lead at Moodle HQ, and I started working at Moodle HQ just about a year ago, as my first day was the first day of the MoodleMoot Global last year. So what I wanted to talk to you about is how much the community is at the heart of Moodle. And you all know that because we're here today, because it's the community's role to help build Moodle. But to do so, our community team is here to help you do so. And I just wanted to just give you a little overview of our team. We have a very small team. We have some developers who help us look after the community sites. And I'll go a little bit in details about the types of sites we've got in a minute and how it can help you support Moodle. But we've got David, Victor, and Aya, and we also have part of the academy team who work with us, Federico and Mary, who help us manage the community, update the sites, and look after the Moodle.org site, which I'll show you in a minute. So my role is to help coordinating that, and the remit is really about looking after our community sites. So it's Moodle.org and all the satellite sites, if you want, that go with this. And this is Moodle.org. If you haven't seen it, go on it, log in. Later on today, or in this presentation, I'll ask you to actually answer a feedback activity, so you'll need to log into Moodle.org to do this. And so basically, sorry, I've got to keep to this microphone. I want to show on the screen. You got the Get Involved button, and if you click there, you will see all the ways in which you can get involved in a community. And this involvement is how you can help Moodle grow and Moodle innovate, so we can get a stronger Moodle LMS and other Moodle services as well. It's not working. Okay, so in the context of the community, in the context of Moodle, the community to me is the sum of all the individual actions that you make that build our LMS and the other products globally. This collective power is the heart of Moodle. Without us, without the community, LMS and the other Moodle services aren't what they are. So we need to bring together those diverse skills and perspectives that you have. And at the moment, we're doing that through different interactions on Moodle.org and the other sites. But I would like to know from you, and that's what the feedback activity will be about today, how better we can do this through the site's improvements, but also through actions and initiatives. So if you have ideas, I'll want you to give us some ideas. But I also want you to question how maybe you can harness your skills and powers to help us and to help the community. And this brings me to this. I have this concept in my head. It's not an official concept. It's, of us, the community, being citizens of Moodle. So we're actors. We're active citizens who take part of the community, and it's not a citizen with a passport, it's a citizen who belongs to a group of people. And so my question to you is, what are your superpowers or your superpower? You might have one skill, one strength that can help us grow the community. And you might think, well, I can do that little thing, but it's not going to be helpful. But actually answering that one forum post, contributing to a tiny little bit of code, translating one language string adds up. And when we all do that together, we make a massive change. And that's really important. So it's about bringing these things together. Some of you already contribute, and I know faces here, and some of you have done small contributions and maybe have had a break or you changed jobs, etc. Think about how you can keep contributing, but also tell me how we can help you do those contributions, because I know time, you've got jobs, we're all busy, and time is important, but we can help. If we can help you in any way, I'd like to know about that. And so the examples, I'm going to go through a few ways of contributing. And this is in the Get Involved page that I mentioned earlier. So obviously, for developers, developing, contributing to Moodle LMS, taking part in the Moodle User Association, the documentation, writing docs in all the languages, and I know some people in this room who have been really involved in this. Plugins, whether it's reviewing plugins, whether it's developing plugins for the community, or of giving feedback on plugins that help the developers improve them as well. The themes as well, development, translations, a massive part of our Moodle community and our language strings available for Moodle. And these are also our translators. Every time a new version comes in, they have to retranslate all the strings, etc. So if you're interested in that, there are courses on, Mary, correct me if I'm wrong, on Moodle Academy that will help you becoming a translator, and then you can help with that as well. And the forums, like most people know about the forums on Moodle.org, they are those communities in different languages that help you help each other, basically. Testing, new QA testing is happening soon now, yeah, so you can take part in testing, and you don't need to be a dev to do some testing, like I'm not a dev, and you can also help with design and UX, exploring the resources, discussing UX issues, and taking part on our UX research, Moodle app as well, developments, and MoodleNet, and contributing to MoodleNet as well. A lot of things, and all of these things, and taking part in conferences, meeting with others, sharing experiences is another one. So all of these are actions that you can do in the community. One I didn't mention on this last one because it's new, I think is the LMS pack, and that's been mentioned by Marie yesterday in the keynote. But if you're interested in that, Marie posted a QR code to the forum on Moodle.org where Brett has asked for contributors, so you can go to that. And if you have any questions, just ask me after about this. But yes, let me know about your community engagement ideas. So we did a little competition last year in February where we asked you to submit course templates, for example, and we had like 2 winners who I think are here today, maybe not in this room, but any other things that help you engage people and share ideas we want to know about. So the future of community engagement now. We had intentions to actually show you some of the outcomes of these things today, but they're not quite ready, so I'm sorry I can't show you all of that. But one of the things that we want to put in place, and we're working with people within the community to do this, are roles that will help us break down language barriers and geographical barriers, and that's both on Moodle.org and those sites, but also Moodle Academy. Valuing your contributions by formalizing and expanding community roles, doing kind of reward system. And we're working on that. It's slow because we only have a small team, but it's coming at some stage. And we're also exploring new ways of engaging and welcoming community input. Aside from that, we're also constantly improving the sites. So the sites are updated to the latest version of Moodle all the time, the community sites. But also at the moment, we're doing a lot of research on the plugins directory. So if you want to get involved in that and how it's usable, let us know, and we'll guide you towards that as well. So what's coming next? I mentioned the PAG. We will also, parallel from the PAG or ongoing, have a community funding platform, and that's not quite fully defined, but we're getting there. We're looking at having single sign-on on the community sites, a point-to-reward system, an improved plugins directory, which I've mentioned, improved forums, so we've got ideas for that. Again, we might do some testing. If anybody's wanting to be involved in that, let us know. And my biggest challenge, I think our biggest challenge as a team, is improving that multilingual, cross-language interaction to maximize your input and your contributions. And this is hard. With the benefits of AI and translations, etc., we will get there eventually, but this is our biggest challenge. So if anybody is interested in chatting about that, please come and find me, and I'd love to hear about your ideas. And this is it. This is your turn. So if you can scan this. I didn't put the URL. Sorry, but otherwise, if you can't get it now, I can find a URL and send it around later. Let me know about your community engagement ideas. Please contribute. You will have to log into Moodle.org, and it's a small feedback activity where you just can just type in basically, and I would love to hear a bit more. I don't know how I'm doing for time, but I'm nearly at the end anyway. So I'll let you do the scanning, take a picture, share with other people as well. Yeah? Okay, just a summary of what I've talked about today. So it's about building that community further together, encouraging contributions and from others as well who you work with. I've talked about the upcoming strategies and things we want to develop. I want your feedback. We are trying to get a unified vision from the community as well. And please, please, please use your superpowers. Contribute. Tell us how you can help us. Any questions? Okay. Okay. Just microphone.
You had a nice chart with upcoming features or better plugin registry and everything there. Exactly that one.
Yeah.
Do you have a page where you describe this in detail?
Yeah. So it's a task I haven't finished, but it will be. Okay. The Moodle roadmap, which is a Jira kind of tracker, I have started putting one or two in there, and these are actually my next tasks in the next week, to actually add these and give a little bit more, and people will be able to comment on the tickets as well. So that's you can actually input at that stage.
Nice.
Thank you. Very good question. Yeah. Thank you. Nothing else? Okay. Thank you.